れで終わりにしよう。受け取れ。
YouTube! What's going on? How are you guys today? Now, today's video is about the best NAD unit slash NAD auto unit in the whole game. And obviously, I'm talking about Jushiro speed unit. This unit is insane. I mean, with the current banner up there, everybody is able to get one copy of him if you are lucky enough to pull him, that is. And trust me when I'm telling you, this unit is insane. Like this unit, I've just been recently able to pull him, and yeah, I've just done a few test plays with him, and he's crazy. Like I only have him at 1 of 5, and just imagine the damage output you having at 5 of 5. And at 1 of 5, this unit is already so broken, like it clears every, and I mean literally every content in the game without me having to do anything. This character can clear auto IT without you doing nothing. All you have to do is bring him to T20, yeah, max out his attack slot, and that's it. Trust me, you will be surprised at how good this unit is. Now let's get into this. Let's see what his actual build is at my account. Now he is at T20. He is Hollow Killer and Soul Reaper Captain affiliation. Now I have only 1 of 5 copies for him. However, trust me when I'm telling you, this is already as broken as it gets. And now just imagine if I would have had in 5 of 5 with an extra slot attack 3-star, he would just destroy, and he already destroys. So yeah, that is as crazy as this character gets. This character is fully kitted out. I gave him normal Chappie and gold Chappie with attack 30 and the hollow bait with attack 30. Then I gave him his character links, the Tatsuki with normal attack damage plus 20% plus last ditch survival, which gives him just that little bit more survivability. I gave him a white Ichigo with normal attack damage plus 20%, and I gave him normal attack damage percent 20%. Byakuya, this one is at level 5 attack slot. Now I could tweak it up even more if I level up my character links for this character, but for this video this is more than sufficient, and I've done exactly the same setup like this today with IT runs, and I didn't do nothing. I just opened up a room, people joined, and Jushiro took care of the rest. Now that was just some test runs, and I did just want to test out how good this character is, and trust me, this character absolutely obliterated everything. Now let's go to his skills. He has across the board drain, so that also accounts to his survivability. Like this character dishes out crazy damage. He has very good survivability because of his strong attack 2, which is a multi-barrier, so 6 barriers, plus he has drain on all of his attacks. This character is not dying as fast as other units maybe. So in terms of autoing content, I'm not exaggerating when I'm telling you this is definitely the best unit to auto content in Bleach Brave Souls. He has as innate skills freeze resistance 100% and sprinter +1. He has large stitch survival from the link slot. I gave him at T20, at T15 the skill full stamina damage boost 25%, which does him very good. Poison resistance from his link slot. Then he has built-in team party, increased speed attribute captain, normal damage, normal attack damage. So if you have a team with speed attribute captains, then they would greatly benefit from this character being in that team. He is a flurry unit, flurry +1, being a NAD unit, debilitator +2, seconds weaken defense as a skill for T20 because I am using him in Guild Quest. Enhancer, poise, which is very good, multi-barrier, like I said, guard break built in, and these ones are from the accessories. So overall, as you can see, this character is crazy kitted out. He has a great design. Like I'm loving the way he looks. Like this character. And trust me, his kit, when you're playing him, it just feels so crazy, like is so fluent like water. Now let's see how this character performs. Let's take him to the field and let's put him to the test. So we're here at the difficult event quests, and yeah, I don't have any more solo inheritance trials, but I am gonna open up a IT room in a moment just to show you how good this character is at just 1 of 5. Yeah, bear that in mind. So let's just go to Enriched Droplet Zone, which is as hard as it really gets for PvE content, and let's see how this character performs. I am giving him the bonus across the board, and again, we're going to take away the ally. Bear in mind, he is off killer here, so these are Soul Reapers, and he's Hollow Killer with some hidden enemies, but I'm not going to give him the Zeta Borutan pill, just because I want to see how well he does this. Let's go. Right. I'm not going to do nothing. This is just auto. And you see, he's just the way his nat string looks. I love it. Like they've done him so good in this game, and yeah, he absolutely destroys. Plus his second strong attack is also a boost. So yeah, it also increases his damage output immensely. Look at the way these multi-barriers look like. These are like shadow kind of sharks, fish. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but it looks nice. And he has 6 of them, 5 in total, but 6 with the first one. So basically, what multi-barriers are also noticed in this, like in comparison to like an older barrier unit, like let's say Eisen, this character, I mean Technique Eisen has like a barrier, a normal barrier. It gives Eisen himself 3 barriers, and it gives the other player units, like the units in the team, they are getting only 1 barrier. With the multi-barrier from Jushiro, for example, he himself is getting 5 barriers. Did I just say 6? Pardon me, that's my fault. I mean 5. With multi-barrier, the thing is the main unit is getting 5 barriers, and the other units are getting 3 barriers. So basically, they are more covered. With the older barrier units, like Eisen, for example, the other ones only used to get 1. So that is already one thing that attributes to his survivability. And just look at it, like he just up until now, he just run through there casually, just doing his normal nut strings, and that's it. Like the other enemies haven't even been able to come close to him until now. So he's basically doing this without any effort at all, and you don't really have to interfere at all. Like especially now with Brawl Quest being on, if you're like new to the game, if you're a beginner player and you have been lucky to pull this character, trust me, this is the unit you want to be using for farming Brawl Quest, or generally speaking your point events, because this unit absolutely survives everything and just destroys. Like look at this. This was like nothing. I don't know how long did he take there. Let's just see. That was a 2-minute run without any effort at all on one of the harder contents of the game in PvE wise. So definitely a great credit to this unit. Now let's go to co-op IT and let's see what he can do. Right, there we are at the co-op central. However, I just realized, yeah, speed IT runs aren't up to date. So yeah, that's basically bad because I did want to showcase him on a speed IT runs. But let's just do extreme. Let's create a room and let's just use him just to see how fast he clears this, because on co-op this is a bit more harder than it is on PvP. So on PvE, pardon me. That's why let's use it. Let's just say test run Jushiro. Let's see if somebody joins. We're not going to set any room rules because I just want to do a test run, so I'm hoping anyone joins. And yeah, let's see. Right, we're ready. Let's directly get into this before any more people join, and let's attack. So this player is taking ages. Have you also sometimes have this, like people joining and the Wi-Fi is so bad, like it takes ages? Man, those are some serious conditions. Okay, let's go. We are ready. Right. Jushiro is on auto. I'm not doing nothing. He's just doing his thing. Cause that unit that joined isn't gonna be much of help because yeah, it's just T50 and she's not doing significant damage. And just look at the way he just clears through this. Like even though he's a nut unit, yeah, just look at that nut string. Like he just killed it. You seen that enemy without any problems whatsoever. He destroyed him. Like that was like 3 hits, 4 hits. And remember, I only have him at 1 of 5. So he isn't even like fully kitted out. And just look at that drain. That drain is so gorgeous. Like he's just recovered there nicely. That's what I like about this unit. Like I never really, had this unit on my radar because I never were able to pull him. And because I just pulled him recently, I thought to myself, what is all the hype about? And now I'm seeing what the hype is all about because this unit is actually insane. I remember at only 1 of 5. Like look at this. He just absolutely annihilates this room. And that's it. Jushiro. So if I was to do a ranking on best auto net characters in the game, he would be definitely my number one. Like generally speaking, at any auto unit in the game, Jushiro outclasses each of them by far. I mean, there are other good NAD units, don't get me wrong. Like there is someone like Power Kugo, then there is Mind Kisuke, then there is Tokinada. Those are great units. Definitely very good units, especially Tokinada. Just look at that. Those are like 3 hits. Especially Tokinada, he's crazy. But Jushiro, trust me when I'm telling you, this character is the bread and butter of NAD units in the game. Well, I think this is the final room before the last room. So let's on the last room, let's see what his soul bomb can do in terms of damage. Like if he can also deal enough damage, or if his soul bomb isn't as good as his NAD. Bearing in mind he is a NAD unit, so yeah, let's see. Where is it? And I love the way this animation looks. That looks sick. Bam, the sword comes out. Okay, so he isn't able to clear, at least with the build I did, to clear the whole room, just because obviously, like I said, he's a nut unit. He's not designed for heavy damage in terms of using his. Oh my God, I think those are like 5 hits. Just look at that, 5 hits, they're out. That's it. That is crazy. Like it's official now. At 1 of 5, Jushiro absolutely destroys rooms. Whether it be PvE content, whether it be PvP co-op rooms, trust me, if you get this character, listen to my advice, build him up. Even if you have him at 1 of 5, max him out. And trust me, this unit will carry your account, will carry you through stages where other units will fail. Like I'm even going as far as saying that even 6th anniversary Galaxy Eisen would fail at some stages rather than Jushiro. In terms of survivability, Jushiro is just the best character out there. So there you have it, guys. That is basically the conclusion of the video. Jushiro, like I said, absolutely destroyed it. And yeah, he is, I think with this character, Caleb definitely brought out a new level of power in terms of NAD units, in terms of units that you can use for clearing auto content. And yeah, if you wanna if you have this unit, like I said, use him to farm your point events, Brawl Quest, especially now Brawl Quest is on. If you haven't watched my other video on Brawl Quest, go back and watch that because Brawl Quest is the one quest you should be doing now, and get all them brushes. Get as many brushes as you can. Hit like at least 5,000 brushes. Trust me, you will not regret this. Yeah, thanks again for joining. Take care of yourselves, guys. See you guys next time.